All right, we are recording and we are live, and I am here, Rachel,
Yay.
Barbara.
Yay.
We tried all day to go live on Facebook and not get the technology to work, so we're going to post the Zoom recording of our conversation. But what we have been attempting to do is just share Barbara's awesome, amazing health journey over the last 4 years, because I was talking with her earlier and reflecting on the fact that we've now known each other for almost 4 years, which is crazy to me. But to see the transformation that you've had over the last 4 years has just brought such joy to my heart that I thought, let's share the story with everyone on Facebook. So I would be curious, Barbara, for you,
Thanks.
what your life was like 4 years ago. What were you like when we first met?
Oh my goodness. It was completely different. Oh, I was super overweight. I was not healthy at all. I just didn't feel good. I was not happy. I was cranky. I was just worn out, and I felt like I was working hard towards something that I wasn't getting any closer to.
Yeah, I remember that very first time we met. We had talked on Facebook and messaged back and forth, and we decided to meet up at the coffee shop. And you looked
Right.
exhausted to me. You looked tired. You were telling me about all the great health, strategies you were using, that you were focusing on calorie counting, that you were eating your fruits and vegetables, that you were trying to walk, but you definitely didn't look even remotely as healthy as you do now, that's for sure. And you didn't smile
No.
very much. And you just, yeah, I think unhappier for sure. And then we had a little conversation, and I introduced you to Isagenix because it's something that for at that time 4 years of my life, and I was really, or three years of my life, and I was on quite a high and knew it was helpful, but it wasn't for you, and it wasn't necessarily the right timing, and you wanted to stick with kind of what you felt was working at the time. But I think then something changed, right?
That wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
Yeah.
You'd been part of our Facebook group, and I think you'd been watching for a minute, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of good information there. I loved the preview group. I encourage anybody who wants to know more about this program to join our preview group. All you have to do is ask. We can send you an invite, and there's so much information there, and you can just you see what other people are doing and the results they're getting, and it's very inspiring.
I think that was the biggest thing that I noticed, because you reached out to me probably a year later, and I didn't even realize that you were part of the group or watching. You had been a fly on the wall, just kind of noticing all of these people that were like you, looked like you, had tried many different things that just weren't feeling like they were getting the results that they deserved. And then with Isagenix, it was kind of like with relative ease getting amazing results, and you're like, okay, maybe I should take a look at this a little bit more
Absolutely. And
closely.
the other thing that I really loved seeing in that group too is it just wasn't people that were like me. I mean, there were people in there that, you'd go and you'd look at their profile and you're like, well, dang, they've been looking amazing for a long time. Why are they using these products? And it was like really nice seeing how the products are not just designed for weight loss. They're designed for a healthy lifestyle, a healthy body. And people can gain weight, like we have a friend that did that, and you can lose weight. It's good for athletes. They're building their muscle. It's even good for
Energy.
people who are going through various health setbacks in their life. It really helps them increase their nutrition level and move forward.
Right.
It's literally
Yeah,
something for everyone.
totally. And I think that's when you finally started to ask more questions. And I remember you wanted all the science and all the research, but what it boiled down to, and I think what you're speaking to, is the fact that our soil is depleted. The fruits and vegetables that we have available to us today are completely deficient in nutrition. So even if you're trying to do the right thing,
Right.
if you're trying to be healthy, it's like you're running on fumes. And so when you put Isagenix nutrition in your body and you're lit up with all of this, vital vitamins, minerals, nutrients that just you haven't been able to get, then you're on top of the world. And that's
Right.
why I say energy, and your skin
Right.
gets
And you,
clear, and
mhm.
right.
And you still get to eat all, like food too, your regular food. It's not like you don't eat, people are all like, oh, and then I was like this too in the beginning. It's like, I don't just want to drink these shakes. I like to eat. And it's like, but it's
Yeah.
not like that, it's,
No,
it's
no.
just so much bigger than that.
Because it's not a diet. It's not about restricting. It's not about limiting. It's saying give your body what's missing and then still enjoy
Right.
eating because we're designed as humans to want to enjoy life and culturally, and food is a huge part of our lives. And so it's absolutely teaching you how to have a good, healthy relationship with food and knowing that you're
Hmm.
filled from the sort of piece that's missing, the void that we can't get,
Right.
so that you can do that. Right. And I think
Right.
that's the other biggest change that I've noticed with you now, because you started Isogenics and you kind of went full force and you had some really great results and you lost some weight, and then life took a turn for the worse and a lot of stresses, right? Some other things that happened during that time.
Mhm.
And you
Yep.
can maybe speak a little bit
Got
more
off track
to
a
that.
little bit.
Yeah, yeah. But despite that, you stayed consistent. You kept putting the products in your body. You didn't necessarily continue to lose weight, but it helped, I think, during that time manage some pretty significant stresses.
Absolutely.
You kind of stayed,
Absolutely.
even keel for the most part. And then come October,
Right.
when you got introduced to the 75 hard, things just again got right back into action in a pretty incredible way. What was that like?
Yeah, just everything kind of clicked, at that point, it kind of helped me get back in the right, mindset because, I think more than anything, it's your mindset, you have to like, you can't just wish for things, you have to take the action and you have to just make it so it's more, habit. And it's like my habits have changed a lot and I feel better and it's like I don't crave some of the things anymore and it's like I'm not as like a big a stress eater. I mean, I am occasionally
Aren't we
but
all?
mostly generally no.
Right.
And so it's very refreshing and it feels good to know that I can get all the things that my body needs. And I also like that I can make money doing it too. I can share with other people. I can help them. I can get people something that they really need, whether it's weight loss, weight gain, build muscle, whatever it is, all the things we have, the skincare, the fabulous collagen, all the things. It's nice to be able to also share that opportunity with people as well, because there's a lot of people that are looking for another additional or primary even source of income.
Totally.
So I like
And
that
even
part
if
too.
you're totally, absolutely, especially right now, and the power of passive and residual income, until you actually understand it, will blow your mind. But even if you're not looking, like why is anyone going to turn down extra money? Especially if you're going to buy the same sort of products, supplements, vitamins, nutrition, skincare products anyways. Why give it
Right.
to a company that they are just gonna pocket it when you can literally, from my heart to yours, recommend something and I get rewarded financially for recommending something that I love that I know is going to help you? Why would you
Right.
say no to that? Why
Well,
wouldn't you take it?
exactly.
Right.
And whenever we like something, we share it. Hey, I got this really great new cup, you guys. You
Totally.
tell your friends about it, or whatever it is, or that movie last week. Oh my God, it was so fun. Let's all go see it. I want to watch it again.
Right.
It's kind of the same thing.
But the movie theater doesn't give you 2 free tickets every time you bring your friends to a movie. But Isogenics
Damn
gives
it!
you
No, they don't.
that. Right. Right.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
but I think you're right. And going back a little bit to, after the 75 hard, the other biggest thing that I've noticed in those last, what is that, 4 months, it has been the commitment to the lifestyle. It is really truly no longer. And over the couple of years since you started Isogenics, you've seen this progress and progress with you, that it really is truly, I'm going to live my life because in a healthy way, because I want to be here for a long run
Right.
and being able to do the
Exactly.
things I want to do. And so I'm going to do the things I know are going to help me achieve that goal and not worry what I'm missing
Hmm.
out on by a quick bite of something that tastes
Right.
sweet right now, because
Right.
you can have it in moderation and the 80-20 rule, but your why is stronger. Your desire to be healthy and energetic and look a certain way.
Yeah.
So
I just don't want to be, sluggish and overweight and unhealthy anymore. And it's like, I spent a lot of my life being that way, and I'm 59 now, and I have a big goal. I want to be inside the 150-pound mark by the time I turn 60 in December, I want to get on that 100-pound loss board and
Oh, yeah.
corporate.
Oh, yeah.
So, I have some goals. I want to be one of the contenders for the IsaBody challenge.
You would
So I have
absolutely.
a lot of, good things, and I just, I love just sharing it with everyone because, especially now, everyone's going through all this stuff. I mean, I just came off of COVID. I mean, girl, I was so sick, and I'm telling you, if I hadn't been doing Isagenix, I shudder to think how much more sick I would have been. I mean, literally. And even my husband says the same thing, because he also is doing the program, not at the same level I am because he doesn't need it at the same level I am. But again, it's all easily scheduled for whatever your personalized needs are. So that's really good. And I
Yeah.
think that just having all this nutrition has really saved us.
And the only thing, I'm gonna put one caveat out there because we're gonna post it live, and I want to remain as compliant as possible and not put our company at risk because I don't want anyone to think that we are going to treat COVID in any form or fashion or any chronic disease.
No, not at all. True.
Absolutely agree with you that anything you can do to strengthen your immune system. And so whether it is taking things like vitamin D,
Yeah.
and zinc, and vitamin C, or exercising, or lowering your stress,
Right.
sleeping well, and drinking a lot of water, all of these things that boost immune system, which we know
Right.
Isagenix absolutely helps create a very healthy, strong immune system, will support you in fighting off
Yeah.
all kinds of things and keeping you as healthy and strong as possible.
Oh yeah. I mean, just the
100%.
whole overall improvement of my health is it's just been so good. And I just feel like, whatever I get, simple cold, the whatever, I just feel like my body is stronger and better equipped to
Right.
bounce back.
100%. 100%. So I am so excited for you, and I can't wait to see what this next year brings for you and all the changes. But just watching you get on and smile every day and post about your journey is such an inspiration, I know, to me. And
Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you.
oh, well, thank you for trusting me, and thank you for putting in all the effort that you've done. So
Oh, thanks.
happy Wednesday, and thanks to everyone who has tuned in. We'll talk to you soon.
Super. Thanks again, Rach.
Bye.
Bye.